Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is 11:20 something, 24. Last night I was making Jax a second dinner. Dumbass. And I was halfway ready for bed. I just paused to do that. It was like 9:30 and Danny and Sebastian got home, and I was not prepared to start doing a bedtime at 10 because he wanted to eat something first. I already had everything laid out for him. So I went back to getting ready for bed, and I told him he could come to my bed and we would read a story and watch a couple little videos. But then he didn't want to leave and go to his bed, obviously. He has a hard time falling asleep alone. So I was like, well, stay here, don't. I'm not dealing with any sort of a drama situation tonight. And he chose to stay, which we have plenty of room, it's fine. Anybody like to smack their pancakes? So I slept as well as I have been. I haven't been sleeping super amazing, but not super horrible either. I slept fine. And Sebastian got up and left at around 7, I think. I stayed on shoes, I think. My goal was to stay in bed for a little while and just be comfortable and get rest. So I did that. I got up around 9:30. Dan was already downstairs eating a bagel because he left for the day with friends. I think some other friends are doing some big race, all-day race. And he's gonna drive down to do some support or something, or just hang out or watch, I don't know. He's gonna be gone all day. And normally we do weekend brunches together. Sebastian loves to complain and not want to go because he just wants to go straight out and play. And if nobody can play, then he comes in and he bothers me. So probably at some point right when I'm doing my work, he's going to come in and start crying that he wants to go somewhere with me. This floor is so fucking nasty. It is so gross and I don't want to show you. And yeah, so he ran up right out to play despite the rain. He's playing with a kid who I don't super duper love, who will be nice when it's just Sebastian, but will bully him when the other bullies on the street come out. And I mean, he gets into fights at school. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is. We are almost out of food again. We just keep running out of fruit. Danny seems to be in the last banana. So I found some just slightly expired cake mix, spice cake mix in the pantry. And I just added my own judgment of ingredients to make them into pancakes. And it seems like it worked. They're very sweet though. I might need to make some scrambled eggs. So I'm trying to feed Jackson. I took it easy once I got up and showered. I did Spanish lessons for a while, and yeah. So it's already 11:30. That's what it is. So, good morning. Is nothing gonna happen today? Hello, excuse my hair, I did not do it today. And when we went out to dinner, I just threw it up. But it's been a long day. It's been a difficult day for Sebastian. Drama with the boys on our street. And then in the afternoon, he came in sobbing like 10 minutes after leaving the house and said, first grader from the school had run up and said, I know you, and taken his glasses off of Sebastian's face and then chucked him into the street. And his older brother, a fourth grader, with a couple other boys, was nearby and got them from the street for him. And he came home crying to tell me, so I had to go out and deal with the situation. Like, he just wants me to talk to the person. He needs that resolution. So we headed to where it happened and then also to where he knew he lived. And luckily he was out playing with his family. And we passed by the older boys first and they said, he's over there. We told on him. And I thanked them for helping and being kind. And headed on. They saw me coming with Sebastian and the mom, who I recognized because I've seen her at the school. She met us and said she'd already talked to him and made him promise never to do anything like that again, and talked to him about how the glasses are important. He thought they were just sunglasses because they are the kind that like get dark, but they're like, no, these are prescription. He very much needs them. But it was a good talk. He's just a little kid. He's a little first grader. And I was like, you know, Sebastian would even play with you. He loves everyone. I guess it stemmed a little bit potentially from the fact that they were playing with a mutual friend in the neighborhood yesterday. And I think the first grader felt a little jealous. So that's what his mom thought. I'm like, Sebastian could be a new friend. I mean, he loves to play. And then as we were walking away, Sebastian's like, hey, can I go play with them? I'm like, you can go ask, I don't care. I'm totally fine with that. If that's what came out of this situation, that's great. So I ended up going back and I just checked in on his location regularly. He was playing with them, mostly with the older boys, because they're fourth and he's third. But the little boy was around too. And that family's actually friends with the principal, who has a third grade daughter. They have a third grade daughter too. And she happened to be there with her daughter, probably having a play date. And so he's like, and I saw our principal. It's always fun to see staff in the wild. The little boy's like, I think I know you. I'm like, I work at this school. But yeah, he was upset about that. And then he wanted to go out to dinner, and it is so windy. I was like, be careful with your door. He'd already opened it, and it flung open, and a huge gust of wind blew these little plastic curl-up sunglass insert that the eye doctor had given him, and he thought were really cool. It blew it out. He goes running after it in a parking lot, and a car happens to like be pulling in, and we nearly have a heart attack. Both me and the driver. I'm like holding my door from bashing into the car next to it because it's so windy. Sunglasses long gone. Driver of the car was so nice. He's like, is it okay? Did you lose something? Is it under my car? He's like bending me like, I'm like, no, he saw it blow away. It's long gone. Thank you though. We were going to the same place, but it's been a hard day for him. But it's bedtime. Danny just got home. I did get a beer label done and updates for the dog rescue. I still have 4 more labels and the box that they go in. So my client was asking what my schedule's like for those, and I was like, which one do you want me to start first? And I said I have time tomorrow, and just went over my schedule for the week. A little unpredictable. I don't know if I'll be asked to be there Wednesday and Thursday. I have appointments, medical appointments, Wednesday and Thursday. One eye doctor, one dentist. But they would only affect like maybe the very beginning and maybe the very end if I do have to work those 2 days. Tried to schedule them like that just in case. And then we have PT on Tuesday evening, which will affect my availability. I just said no availability Tuesday. And then Thursday during the day, I actually have to get Jax early from school. So I'll miss Sebastian coming home. That's fine if Danny's here. And yeah, that's how the week is looking for me. So I'm gonna say goodnight. I will see you tomorrow. Sorry that my life is so boring right now. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.